Tuesday, coming to 10 to 5. Uh, Not an unpleasant day. There's a breeze in the air. I noticed, I think it was yesterday, that the bite's back in the air first thing, and there's still days of summer. I've almost certainly come to an end for another year. It just gets to the point, it gets to the stage in summer where you just take it for granted and you forget. You forget that those still days aren't, you just take it for granted. But at the meeting with the people here, 2 weeks at the very least, they said, and I'll be here for another 2 weeks. I can't stop the place. But I'm going to have to do some things around that. Trouble is, the chemicals make it difficult to think straight, to do things in the way I'd like to do things. I've been going on with them for a year, so it's unlikely they're going to stop those things. But I'll try and think of something a bit more constructive, which I've been thinking about for a while. On and off when I've had the chat, when I've been able to, what with the sheer wealth. That's just a bit of an odd term to use for the brainwashing techniques that have been used, the pharmacological stuff, etc. The thought control, the behaviour control, so on and so forth, emotions, etc. Speech patterns, etc. Coaching people even on how to walk to try and do various things. It's all very crazy. But yeah. 2 weeks. And they're still going to try and frame it in a mental health way, that's the thing. I'm guessing. In terms of the mental health system. So where you need to, when that just, keeps, the shit going. Really, I much prefer to go to a GP, a general practitioner, an everyday doctor, and say, well, this is what I want to do with these pills, and facilitate it. Or what do you think, and stuff like that. And then say, well, this is what I want to facilitate, or something like that. But, that's unlikely to happen, I think. Even though it's the only thing that's really going to break that sequence of possibly of me coming to places like this. I'm not actually sure about that. This might be actually one of those videos where it's good to look over it and think, well, am I right about that? Which is good to do with all of the videos, but some more so than others. And again, I reiterated in the meeting, this started off with Kath Merrick, one of the architects, and she established this power that exists to this day. And again, this guy heading the meeting said, I've seen you in other states where you've been a lot better than this. And my argument is he's seen me in states that are well been worse, where I haven't been like I should be. Now I'm more back to what I am, despite the diminution of my capabilities and the rest of the stuff that adds a degree of stress. to the situation, and he said something like, well, stress can lead to mental illness. I thought, well, if stress can lead to mental illness, what the fuck are you people drugging me up and giving me thought control, behaviour control, etc. Anyway, they wouldn't really respond to that sort of thing. But yeah, practicalities. Practicalities. It's good. I'll do that tomorrow now. No, yeah, it can be pretty funny and it's pretty good for you. At least it should be allowed to be good for you, let's put it that way. But yeah. Got a load of. So much, I've got loads of stuff there. Wouldn't let me use it. Yeah, I think I did. One of the episodes with my niece, all it over. Things are starting to get a bit better between me, get a lot better between me and her. Not that they were in the past few meetings, in the past couple of interactions we've had. Not that there've been anything, there've been a vast improvement on how they were the last time we were interacting, sort of thing. That's positive, definite positive. And, it's just a case of, I don't know, maybe get on with some of them we'll get on with really well, a lot better. But then again, they are so fucked at times, these people. They've seemed alright today, for the most part. Actually, it seemed alright to do pretty much all day. Even though they get on with it, they get on with it. Because basically, the first thing is, I'm here, and I shouldn't be here. So I suppose the practicality there is just to acknowledge, well, yeah, okay, I'm here, I shouldn't be here, but I am here. Deal with it. You know, stuff like that. You know, this is the situation as it is. Deal with the situation as it is and take things from there. So I sort of think about that in a bit. But it can be so tough when you're on these chemicals, and they are sort of, you know, they do influence your thinking. They really do influence your thinking. You know, even being aware of them, ultimately, they impose them that intensely at times. There's fuck what you can do about it, really. You just got to acknowledge that at least to yourself. But anyway, that's about that for now. I think this is. I'll just wrap this up with a. Did I mention the second opinion doctor is effectively going to be like this just another stooge basically for Kath Merrick and the architects. This started with them. But anyway, that's another thing that I'm just going to compartmentalise and just say, well, that's the way it is, and deal with the situation as it is. But breaking off from psychiatry, or whoever they are, these scientists, Tesco's management, maybe, I don't know, I have to think about that. Anyway, yeah, as fatigue starts to hit in a way that it wouldn't. What I forgot to mention, is that just think about it. I've literally been surrounded by people going absolutely crazy for so fucking long. It's like I've said about this place countless times, that you know, they're off their fucking heads. Well, they're starting to not be so off their fucking heads. Let's put it that way. It seems to me, and maybe that's a reflection on me. Maybe that's a reflection on all of us. But Yeah, it does seem to be the case. But that takes a toll on you. That does take a toll on you. And as with all the thought control, behaviour control, emotional control, and all the rest of it, that is of such an intense degree at times. I do have to say to me today that I have not any dramatic or melodramatic or self-indulgent way. Thought, well, actually, yeah, suicide would actually be an option. Because if in the absence of there ever being an alteration in how all this is going, then really you might as well bail out, hadn't you? And just say, look, this ain't working, so I'm off. But I've been doing this for, well, 29 years in total, but the intensity of it has been going on for a year now. At this stage, is it over a year now? I'll have to look at the old videos. So yeah, just look at my YouTube videos on the computer and going up anytime soon. Oh, that's what I need to get. My hard drive. Forgot about that. Shit. Just store them on, otherwise the computer's going to get full. Then I'm going to be fucked. Anyway, that notion, that if this goes on, then could be time to just say, well, sod it. And that is an indication of what the chemicals are doing to me as well. I have been put on drugs to give me a downer for whatever purpose, to put me on a downer. I would not be in this state, would I? Obviously, clearly I wouldn't. But it's the nature of it. I don't know. To which they could say, we could put you on antidepressants. Well, you're the ones giving me the fucking downer drugs in the first fucking. It is so it is. You just think, what the fuck are these people? Anyway. Right, so that's it. I'll close this off now.